How's everybody doing? This is Bob Icino from Path Trading Partners along with my co-founder Mike Arnold. It is September 10th. This is a Path Chat educational update, a little bit different though. This is a chart of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin on one chart, along with their correlation coefficients, and Mike's going to explain to you what you're seeing on the screen right now. But we wanted to make a quick video and then we'll do some price action updates that'll be on the channel a little bit later. But this particular video, we want to talk about what's going on in terms of the price action relative to each other of these three cryptocurrencies. And it's important because in the past, Mike has pointed out to you how one would lead the other in moves that were similar of these three coins. And now they're actually moving more in lockstep. So before I go into more about correlations, let me have Mike come on and explain to you what's going on in the chart and give you his opinion of the correlations. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Bob. So first chart up here, we have Bitcoin in blue. This is a line on close chart. And this is a 240-minute chart that you can see here. Bitcoin in blue, Litecoin in orange, and Ethereum in red on the top part. And then you can see the Ethereum Bitcoin correlation coefficient right here and the Litecoin Bitcoin correlation coefficient here. You can see how it's dipped down to sometimes there's negative correlations, sometimes there's very positive correlations, but they haven't been really in lockstep. There's been some times where they've been similar, but you can see how Ethereum and Litecoin have also had very low correlations or negative correlations. What is happening now? And this is a look at the correlation coefficient, and this is since September 1st. And you can see how it's ramped up, and it's essentially running between 0.9 and 1 on Ethereum. And on Litecoin, it's pegged right around the 1. These things are trading pretty much in lockstep. You can see that on the line and close chart here. If we go to a slightly more granular, a shorter term length of the correlation coefficient, you can see a little more variation, but it's most of the time really, really correlated. And even since the last couple of days, they're precisely in lockstep now. So we're taking some actions and we've adjusted our position sizes, and Bob will get into that a little more. Let me turn it back over to him.
Thanks, Mike. So if you're not sure what correlation is, it's important to know when you're looking at a batch of assets like cryptocurrencies. Essentially, a correlation is a mutual relationship between two things. It could be two or more things. In this case, there's three things. And a correlation coefficient measures that and plots it between 1 and -1, essentially. Mike mentioned negative correlations. A negative correlation can be a good thing if you're trading one versus the other and you want to be hedged. What Mike's talking about when he says we adjusted our risk here is if you're trading all three of these, you're essentially trading a 3 times position of one of these. In other words, you're tripling your risk in one particular trade because they're all going the same, virtually the same. I mean, the correlation coefficient is at +1, meaning that they're almost identical in their movement. That's in their length of movement, their speed of movement. It measures all of these things. We're not seeing that in the other cryptocurrencies yet. In the past, if you've traded them, as Mike mentioned, a negative correlation means they move in opposite directions at the same rate or in the same unit movement. So when things are correlated, you have to know. You see this on forex desks or FX desks all the time. If someone is short Euro US dollar, short Sterling US dollar, and short Aussie US dollar, their risk manager will come in and say, you're very long the US dollar right now. You have a 3 times position long the US dollar. You need to mix it up a little bit. If that's your goal, or if that's what you're trying to achieve by trading all of the cryptocurrencies, know that in trading these three, you're trading one large position. So that's what we wanted to cover in this Path Chat educational update. Check out our other updates. Check out our price action analysis videos that are up on YouTube, and throw us some comments if you have any question on this subject or anything else. Put something in the comments box, or hit us up at support@pathtradingpartners.com. Hit like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and we'll talk to you in the next Path Chat. Cheers, guys.